And we're back, and today we're looking at the Team Corally Kagama4. This is a brand new truck from them. It's got some new components as far as a new design, I should say. Looks like a pretty cool truck. I really like Team Corally stuff myself. They are my preferred basher truck, the one I use the most compared to the others, just because I like the performance of the vehicles. Durability is pretty good. So we're just going to take a quick unboxing of this and look inside and see what we got going on with this truck. Now this is Corally's second 4S truck that they've released. The first one was the Skeeter, but this one runs different platform than the Skeeter did. The Skeeter was actually very heavy, narrow wheelbase, extremely durable truck, but had a few things. Hopefully this is going to be solved with this truck. We can see I got the green edition. I kind of, for whatever reason, have got into liking the green bodies and stuff. They stand out a little bit more. So we'll just take a quick look at the box. It has aluminum hinge pin braces, but only steel on the front of the seat blocks, or whatever you want to call, and then the rest are plastic. It has plastic composite shocks with an aluminum cap. All steel drivetrain. We got the heavy duty skid plates, full ball bearing. It looks like the same I'm sure it's the same differentials as probably the 6S trucks. I don't know why they would make it different, but that's all metal. And then it looks like we're doing a composite center diff cup with a steel spur gear. It appears to be steel. It says steel. We'll see once we get inside if we can actually make sure that is a steel spur gear. Comes with a very basic controller. This is not one that I've used before, but I know it comes on the Synchro 4, which is what this truck is based off of, is that Synchro with a few changes. It runs the Torox 135. This was the original 4S that came in the Skeeter, and it looks like the electronics are exactly the same as the Skeeter, which was a plenty powerful system, hobby wing based, and programmable. So this is the CT2S, very basic, kind of toy grade-ish feeling. I mean, they're trying to cut costs. You're still getting a pretty decent truck. This is where they had to do it. Very, I don't know. Doesn't feel that great, but it's what it comes with. Also, you get your manual. It doesn't come with any AA's for the remote, so you'll need to provide your own. Okay, so here's the Team Corally Kagama out of the box. Pretty good looking body. I like the paint job. I do like the green. The front of the body is a little goofy. These stickers could be removed and would make it might improve it a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. But all in all, it looks pretty good. It has some roof skids, and that's really all for the body. It feels pretty standard, ready to run thickness as far as that goes. So we're running a lot of plastic parts in this vehicle. From what I understand, that's new is the rear shock tower and shock brace. I may be incorrect on that, but that's what I thought I heard. New body mounts, new wheelie bar, and I believe the upper chassis brace may be different compared to the Synchro 4. Anyway, so just take a look at that chassis brace. If it's the same, then I need to look a little closer, but it has the upper plastic chassis brace that goes from here to here. Actually, it's two braces met in the middle, and then it has the braces that go down to the aluminum chassis itself. There's the 3mm aluminum chassis in a titanium color. You can see we have rear H-arms, and then we have pivot ball suspension in the front, which works pretty good on these trucks. I've had pretty good luck with the durability on these Corallys. The heavy duty skid plates, front and rear. Has the new composite shocks. These were debuted on the Synchro 4. I believe the front might even be all the same shock tower, etc. As a Synchro 4, has threaded a knurled nut for adjustment, and then you can see an aluminum shock cap protected by shock cap covers. We also got steel CVAs. They look to be different than the 6S lineup as far as thickness, but also the way that the clip holds the pin in looks to be different to me than I've ever seen before. And then these hubs appear to be the wide hubs from any of their other vehicles, monster truck vehicles. So they're extended. So that's what's going to make this different than the Synchro 4. Same in the rear, same composite shocks, some lower mounting or lower shock mounting positions, no adjustment at the top, wheelie bar, and we got the extended rear hub carriers in the back to make it a little bit wider. All in all, I think this truck looks pretty good. Should be fun. I think that it feels lighter than the Skeeter. The Skeeter was a tank and was also very narrow, so I like to see that they actually widened this up a little bit. I don't know how much wider, I haven't checked the dimensions, but just judging by the hubs, that's what it looks like. Electronics wise, we got the Torox 135, which is a Hobby Wing rebranded Team Corally programmable speed controller. 3 and 4S. This is a great little speed controller. It actually handles quite a bit. XT60 connector, your standard battery box with Velcro mounts. And then over here we got the Curion 725, which is the same motor as they've used before. 2150 kV, can handle quite a bit of power, it's pretty quick. The tires are the only thing I'm concerned about, but I have another set of tires that worked really well on the Skeeter, so that might be something we'll change to begin with. But we'll take it out and run it just the way it is and see how it goes. Anyway, guys, that's just the first look on my channel of the Kagama4. I'm really excited to run this truck, get it out. I always like a new Corally vehicle. And please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to always shop at your local hobby shop. Team Corally is sold at HRP Distributing. If your local hobby shop does not carry them, you should ask them to carry the brand. It's a great competitor. They make very quality vehicles. Thanks, guys. Alright, guys, we're just going to give this thing a quick little rip. Just kind of get an idea what it feels like. Has really good steering. I mean, the servo is super slow, like massively slow, but it's pretty good steering even at speed because of the short wheelbase. It doesn't seem to want to pull tire as much as you would think, and that's because of these tires are not that great and grippy. Just like I suspected, they're the same as the Skeeter. This thing's ripping around pretty good. It's not the fastest. It could use a little bit more pinion gear probably. And isn't the fastest off the line either. It takes off quite slow. That could just be a punch setting. It doesn't wheelie, which was very similar to how the Skeeter acted. I do like the look of this a lot better than the Skeeter. I mean, the front of the body is a little weird, but it looks a lot nicer cruising around. Just wanted to do a quick run at the end of this unboxing so you guys can get a little idea. We'll definitely do a full bash video probably tomorrow. See, it's already getting dark now. Whoa. Pull a little bit of tire there. Has really good brakes, not enough to flip it over, but I guess you could if you tried. You see it keeps popping the rear end up a little bit. Now it may be pulling the front tires just a little bit. That might be due to maybe need a little bit thicker oil in the center diff. This thing's ripping around pretty good. Driving it one-handed, it's very easy to control. Drive straight. Doesn't do anything too crazy. I don't even know if this is a full pack because I accidentally charged don't know how I did it. Grabbed a 6S pack, charged it all the way up and tried to put it in here, and yeah, that didn't work. So this was a high voltage pack that I had that still had a charge on it, about 70%. Yeah, I think if the center diff had a little bit thicker oil, it would wheelie a little better. So I kind of like my 10 scale type stuff to be wheelie on demand. Not crazy, but just enough that you can, if you want the wheels up, it'll go. So it needs a little bit thicker oil. Thing steers really good though. I mean, on pavement anyhow. Anyway guys, that's it for the first run of this. I hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. We'll do a speed run and a full bash session probably as soon as tomorrow. Thanks for watching.